Oh, put my hair on fire.
We're gonna be behind you guys.
Behind us?
Oh, come on. Is it on its time picture?
Hi, welcome to the homestead. It is July 3rd, 2023. It is 82 degrees out. What time is it?
It's almost 9 o'clock. It is
Almost 9 o'clock.
8:59.
And we're hot and sweaty from doing some evening chores that we waited till the sun was down to do. I'm hoping I'm speaking loud enough with all the crickets and bugs and everything
all
around
the noise
us.
around us. Yeah, it's pretty loud.
It is pretty loud.
And then there's the smoke from the fire, because even though it's 82 degrees out, we had stuff to burn, so.
Yep, so.
And the girls are doing sparklers.
The girls are doing sparklers, because it's July 3rd.
Yep.
So.
Oh, there's a lot been happening. A lot.
Yeah. Got,
Some.
yep, some fireworks going off in the distance.
Can we do some?
Not
We
tonight.
are doing some. You're doing some right now.
No, like real ones.
Tomorrow, kiddo.
These are real ones.
So we've had a lot of projects going on. Got our pool up for the summer. We've got piglets now.
Yes, the piglets are super cute. So
Something that
that's exciting.
Weren't planning in any way, shape, or form.
Yes, that was not planned. That was surprise.
And we were just kind of taking some stock of where we're at now versus where we were at a year ago, where we had chickens and bunnies. And all of the bunnies that we had
Have died. So we have new rabbits.
We have new rabbits.
So we have 3 does and a buck that at some point we are going to breed for meat.
Yeah, and we have most of the chickens.
We still have 11 chickens, no, 10.
10 of the
10 chickens
14.
that we got last year. And we're recording. We have 10 of the 14 chickens from last year. 3 of the hens went broody. We got 4 chicks. 2 have survived. So we have...
And 2 hatched out and were okay for a few days.
About a week, and then they passed.
Yeah.
And we don't know why. And
could have been the heat, could have been just
it could have been
that's
lots of
how
things.
it goes.
And then we have the other chickens. We have our other flock of 11 that we are getting big.
Some of which we ordered.
Well, no, some we got at Tractor Supply. Some I bought from a friend. One we hatched out.
One we hatched out in our incubator.
Yep, that was Uno. And then one I had promised the oldest olive eggers, and so a friend had found olive eggers and she was going to pick up some, so she picked up 4 for me.
Right.
So we have 11 there. So when we add them all together, we'll have 23.
Well, Mama, 10 plus 11.
So
It's 21, but then we have 2
Plus
more,
2.
is 23. I math.
So we got that going on.
Chicken nap.
We got the hoop house up for the most part. Those videos are coming.
And I just trellised some tomatoes. Some tomato plants need more than one paracord, so we'll need to clean that up.
All right, so we need to hang some more paracord, but
Hang some more paracord.
the structure is up, so that's good.
And it's exciting, and we've already gotten tomatoes turning, so I
Yep.
have some in the house.
And
The garden, I've gotten beans, I've gotten spinach, we just pulled onions, we got garlic earlier in the season. Cora and I have been picking bachelor buttons and calendula and drying those out for tea in the winter. We have the toothache plant is going crazy. We have
Ruth hates it.
yeah, Ruth does hate it. I have Anna's hyssop for tea in the winter. There's dill growing, the oregano's going, tarragon, savory, basil, thyme, the garden's going.
yep, things are just humming along. And we've got a pregnant cow. We're fairly confident she's pregnant. We're seeing bulbs, and I've noticed that all species have the pregnant walk, the waddle.
And she's doing the
And
pregnant
she's doing
waddle.
the pregnant waddle already. She's not due till October, but she's starting to get the little
And
thing
then
going on.
we had picked a few gallons of blueberries, and I preserved those. We got 2 bushels of sweet corn, and I've frozen all of that. And now we have a bunch of peaches. Got like 50 pounds of peaches. I need to finish preserving someday. It'll happen.
Yeah, I mean we're plugging along and we're doing what we can when we can with what we have.
I mean, I bought more jars today.
Yeah, so I don't think we have a lot of big projects per se. I've got a lot of little things to do. There's ongoing drainage is always going to be an issue.
Always.
We think we have at least 2 wells on our property that we're going to look to develop, restore, and if nothing else, use as watering, irrigation. But it looks promising. So looking at that, maybe do some rain reclamation projects.
For the garden, maybe for animals. Fix one of the electric fences so we can move the pigs around.
Yeah, we want to experiment a little bit with trying to like pasture them a little bit more and move them around. We've got all this acreage that right now Strawberry's just using, and she can't keep up with as much as grows out there.
Not to mention there's other stuff. So we've talked about getting a goat that's weaned. We don't have to bottle feed this time. Or sheep or something else to help eat some of that.
That bramble down.
Get that bramble down. But so we did decide with the piglets we're gonna keep them, and hopefully they will end up in the freezer eventually if we can bear to. Since we first time having piglets, they're super cute when they're little.
Yeah.
So I mean, I keep sharing pictures on Instagram and on our Facebook page.
And I don't think that'll become a problem when Sandy, because the ones we got last time,
they were cute.
They were super cute, and we had fun watching them grow, and we had no problem taking them.
There's 2 of them in the freezer.
So
yeah, I don't know if these ones will be different, but we'll see. And we're gonna keep the mama at least as a breeding mama, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, that whole thing was a happy accident for us. We thought we had 3 girls. We ended up with 2 boys and a girl. Didn't really want her to get pregnant, but she did. So we had started with 3, and now we have 3 more.
We have 4 total.
Yeah, but then it's gonna replace these 3 will replace the original 3 kind of.
Yep.
And we didn't have to pay extra. I mean, we paid $30 a piece to start.
And that's one of the things that is our goal. So we hit a goal without really intending to. And it's
by
not
accident.
and it's not a completely fulfilled goal, because we have to still find a board, to breed, to perpetuate it. But we're now replicating our food. We're not only producing our own food, but we're reproducing our own food. We're perpetuating, and that's part of what we want to do.
Be that self-sufficient, so we don't have to rely.
And so some of our goals are much more long-term for this next year. We want to see about in the next year really planning to try to grow and produce a year's worth of food.
And so I've been saving more seeds. I've let the lettuce bolt. I'm letting a broccoli plant bolt. I'm trying to get carrots to bolt. Of course, it seems like when you want them to bolt, they won't. But I'm hoping to get seeds from that. Hopefully from some of the basil and from the flowers. Because, with the smoke over a good portion of the United States, that's going to affect gardens.
Yep.
Not only home gardens, but, the huge fields that feed the world. Production's going to go down. Prices are going to go up. Even seed prices will be going up. There'll be less seed available. So if I can save my own, if you can save your own, and honestly, we should be able to save more than enough for us and to share or sell or something.
So there is all that, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, I'm not going to get too into depth right now with it, but you can hop over to my, more political side of Hazardous Liberty on Facebook and stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world that is going to it's designed to make our lives more dependent on other people, on other systems that you just don't want to be dependent on. You know, so we're behind the 8 ball as far as
The way we feel.
you know, and I can only imagine how you might feel depending on where you're at with it, but it's never too late to start. And I would really encourage you all to reach out to your community. You know, we've been making some good friends. Our neighbors are fantastic. We landed in such a great spot.
We have other neighbors.
We have neighbors on all sides.
Yeah. But yeah, so we landed in a great spot. We're building community.
We just realized that our faces might have gotten hard to see as the light has gotten dim. So we're not really looking to prolong this video.
No.
We just wanted to kind of give an update like this because we haven't done one of these for a while.
Oh, and meat chickens, we want to try a kind, not Cornish cross coming up, but a kind that we can keep some hens
We're
and
gonna try Red Rangers
and a roux,
Yeah.
and that way that we can try to hatch out our own, so we don't have to keep buying the chicks.
Yeah, we're gonna order like 30 of them, and we're gonna raise them all, and we'll figure out who's a roux and who's not, and we'll probably 2 roux and
I don't know,
maybe just 1 roux and a hen, or
like
4 hens.
yeah, something like that. And try to
But just the idea is to have that breed that is it's a heritage mixed breed, dual purpose, but see if we can grow them specifically for raising for meat and be self-sustaining, self-perpetuating on that. It may not work out. We don't know. And that's the thing. You don't know these things until you try.
You try. Yep.
And
Like, I have 40 tomato plants. My goal is to be able to grow enough to be able to make my own sauce from it.
Yep.
Maybe it will work. Maybe it won't. I might be buying both. We'll see.
Right. Well, and that's the other thing Hoop House is going to help with is we want to be able to extend our growing season. I mean, we already have a decent growing season this far south. But if we can extend that and keep things producing,
Or start earlier.
and
Get
start
some of the
earlier,
lettuce and other brassicas going earlier in the spring.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So I think that's it.
I think that's it for now.
So happy Independence Day, everybody. We are trying to be as independent as we can. And I hope you all, fireworks over there. And I hope you all are having a wonderful and blessed Independence Day.
Have
So
a safe holiday.
with that, God be with you all in all that you do. And remember, keep the faith and
Keep out the fight.
God bless. Bye.
Bye.